Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of today, that is 6th of March. So let's start the video. Before I start the video, here is the complete live class schedule for you. So it's a request from my side that do check out the schedule, take the screenshot and be available for the classes. We are spending almost a fortune, to bring these live classes free of cost for you. And you can count the classes. There are 18 classes every day, and almost all the classes are more than 40 minutes, 30 minutes. In fact, some classes are more than 1 hour. So from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning to 2 a.m. in the night, continuous classes are there. Okay, probably there is just 1 hour maybe when the classes are not there in the evening, but even in that we will start classes very soon. So StudyIQ will very soon become 24/7 live. You open a StudyIQ anytime and education is for you. So make sure you support us in this venture, because we are not known for live classes. So this is very new to us, but we are trying our best to recruit many faculty, and so far we have recruited around 11 to 12 faculty, and we will be recruiting more in the week to come. Okay, so let's start the video. Who will receive the first ever Bhagwan Mahavir Ahimsa Puruskar? Ahimsa means non-violence. So it's named after Bhagwan Mahavir, and the person is Abhinandan Vartaman. He needs no introduction now. He has been in news for the past 2 weeks almost. Abhinandan is the wing commander whose plane, aircraft crashed in Pakistan. He was taken hostage and then he was released. So he's a hero for all of us. And also remember, Bhagwan Mahavir National Park is there, which is called Molem National Park in Goa. So that you can also remember. India's first jewelry park will come up in which of the following states? India's first jewelry park will come up in Maharashtra, in Navi Mumbai. So the answer is Maharashtra. Which state government has launched the Notun Disha initiative to provide training to teachers? Notun Disha means new direction, and this is about, we need to give training to teachers to make them better teachers, because ultimately these teachers will impart education. So if the quality of teachers is bad, then everyone suffers. This very ambitious scheme has been started by the government of Tripura. Remember, the government of Tripura won the Best Tableau Award among all the states at the 70th Republic Day parade. Notun Disha. Also, Tripura's capital is Agartala, and from Agartala to Akhora. So Akhora is a place in Bangladesh. Agartala to Akhora, there is a 15-kilometer railway that is being set up. That will basically connect India and Bangladesh. Which Indian armed force has created history by achieving a Guinness World Record feat in a single line bicycle parade? How many bicycles were there, by the way? There were 1327 bicycles, all one behind another, and they were doing a parade. So this was done by the Central Industrial Security Force. Okay, I'll give you an assignment. You need to write down the Director General of all these four forces in the comments below. Let's see who can do that. 48th National Security Day was observed on which date? This day is basically to praise, to observe and appreciate the work of the security forces who sacrifice their lives for the country. And the first National Safety Day or National Security Day was celebrated in 1972. So it is celebrated every year on 4th of March. Can you tell me on which date of March do we celebrate Zero Discrimination Day? Write down in comments. Which state will develop 100 trout farms for the production of carp fish this year? Which state wants to have more carp fish? It is Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh, and for that they will be setting up these trout farms in Shimla, Chamba and Kangda. Which state government has decided to set up a center of excellence for Himalayan fiber? For center of Himalayan fiber, it will be set up in Almora district. Almora is a hill station in Uttarakhand. Okay, another question for you. Okay, which state government has recently started a scheme for water conservation which is called Jal Amrut? Jal Amrut. Let's see who answers this question. Reserve Bank of India has levied a penalty of rupees 4 crore on which bank for delayed implementation of SWIFT related operational control. SWIFT is very important because with the help of SWIFT, the banks are able to communicate with each other, and I'm talking about inter-country communication. So SWIFT stands for the Society for Worldwide, the Society for Worldwide Inter, Inter Bank Communication. What type of communication? Telecommunication and financial. So the precise full form would be the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. And the bank in question here is Karnataka Bank that has been fined. Which country has topped the Global Consumer Confidence Survey? Number 1 is India, number 2 is Philippines, and number 3 is Indonesia. And the country that performed last in this was South Korea. So it has the most pessimistic consumers in the world, South Korea. And India is number 1. Which bank has received government approval to handle the import and export transactions with Iran? We need to be very careful with Iran because of two reasons. Number 1, if we come too close to Iran, America will put us under economic sanctions. That is number 1. Second is, India is a good friends with Israel, and Iran and Israel, they are the worst of enemies. So we need to balance our relationship with Iran and Israel. With respect to, our relationship with Iran, Israel is the elephant in the room. So we need to have this fine balance, just as we balance Russia and America. The bank is IDBI Bank. Former Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he has become which Indian batsman to complete 13,000 runs in List A cricket? And he is the fourth after Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, and Saurav Ganguly. So he is the fourth. India's Food Processing Ministry, and Minister is Harsimrat Kaur Badal. It has launched which scheme to bolster or support the unorganized food processing sector concentrated in the rural area? What is the name of the scheme? It will be called Gram Samriddhi Yojana. Gram Samriddhi Yojana, and 3,000 crore rupees will be spent, and all this money will be given by the World Bank. Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, he has launched Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Maan-dhan Yojana on 5th of March 2018 from which state? From which state did he launch it? He launched it from Vastral, and Vastral is in Gujarat. So the answer is Gujarat. And what is this scheme about? This scheme will give a monthly pension of 3,000 rupees, for the enrolled unorganized sector workers during old age. So unorganized sector workers during old age will get 3,000 rupees pension. This is what it is about. There is a military exercise called Nagah III. Nagah III is a military exercise which will take place from 12 to 25 March. Between which countries? It will take place between India and Oman. Oman's capital is Muscat. According to the data released by IQ, Air, Visual and Greenpeace, which is the world's most polluted city? The world's most polluted city is Gurugram, Gurgaon in Haryana, and second is Ghaziabad. Ghaziabad is second, and Gurugram in Haryana is the first. Name the NITI Aayog member who has been recommended by India or nominated by India to become the next chief of the FAO. He is the agriculture scientist Ramesh Chand. Ramesh Chand. Will he become? Remains to be seen. Which country has officially suspended its participation in IRN, that is Intermediate Range Nuclear Treaty, with America? Which country is this? The country is Russia, of course. And now with the help of Russia, we will be manufacturing AK-203 guns in the Amethi Ordnance Factory. American President Donald Trump, he is planning to scrap India and which countries' trade benefits under the Generalized System of Preferences, GSP. It's a bad news for India because India will suffer a huge trade loss if America removes the preferences given to India or unilateral benefits given to India. So, but India is not alone. Turkey is also there. And the reason is Turkey is coming closer to Russia. Indian Space Research Organization has launched a young scientist program named what for school children? The name of the program is Yuvika. Yuvika. It's a special program for school children. Which country has reiterated its support for India as the permanent member of the powerful UN organ? United Nations Security Council has 5 permanent members, right? France is there, Russia is there, UK is there, USA is there, and China is there. These are the 5 permanent members of UNSC. India, of course, wishes to be a member of UNSC, and France is supporting. France recently had Yellow Vest protests also. Which two countries have decided to call off their joint exercise, Foal Eagle and Key Resolve? These two exercises were the exercises between South Korea and America. And why is America cancelling these exercises? Because the relations between USA and North Korea are not good. In fact, the summit between North Korean dictator or North Korean President Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump failed in Vietnam. The meeting completely failed. And that is why America does not want to take a risk, because ultimately North Korea is a nuclear country. Who has been designated as the secretary in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway? The Ministry of Road Transport and Highway is led by Nitin Gadkari. He is also the Minister for Water Resources. Sanjeev Ranjan is the new secretary in this ministry. Which player has won the men's single title of the Mexico Open 2019? Mexico Open lawn tennis won by Nick Kyrgios. He beat Alexander Zverev in the final. Also remember, recently Dubai Open was won by Roger Federer. It was his 100th career title. Which ministry has introduced One Nation One Card model? It allows the customers to use one card for payments across all the segments. Whether it is metro, it is railway, everything. You can just use one card. It has been done by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, headed by Hardeep Singh Puri. Which was the first ever Indian corporate to issue Masala Bond? Masala bonds are the rupee denominated bonds which are used by the overseas investors to invest in India. And this has been done by HDFC Bank. Hanuman Tibba. It is the highest mountain peak, one of the highest. It is located in which state? Hanuman Tibba is a peak in the Dhauladhar range of Himachal Pradesh. Now let me ask you a difficult question. There is a mountain called Nag Tibba. Nag Tibba. Can you tell me which state has Nag Tibba mountain and where? Kikli. Kikli is a famous folk dance of which state? It's a tough question. Kikli is a famous folk dance of Punjab. Okay, let me ask you another tough question now. What is the name of Punjab martial arts? There is a martial arts which is done in Punjab. Can you tell me what is the name of it? Okay, with this I'll wind up the video now, and before I go, genuine concern for all of you. The quality that I see in the live classes on other channels, personally I don't find it satisfactory. That is not to put down the efforts that they are making, but we have made some special efforts for all of you. And I'm not saying you have to watch only StudyIQ. You can compare and contrast, and whatever is best for you, do that. But here we have started 18 classes, and we have taken our time. We could have started these classes earlier, but we have taken our time. We have developed that infrastructure. We have made 2 studios in New Delhi, 2 new studios for live classes. Now we have all the paraphernalia available for these classes, and we are really looking forward to it. But whether we continue this in the long term, will depend on the feedback and the response that we got from you all. So if you want to prepare for these exams, and these are absolutely free of cost, so do check these out and let us know. Give me feedback. You can email me gaurav.studyiq@gmail.com or connect with me on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram, and my ID is tireless soul. Just search Dr. Gaurav Garg, you'll find me there. Okay, see you tomorrow, same time. I'm very happy to bring this video to you on time. Take care.